What's up guys, and in today's tutorial I'll be showing y'all how to make a deer and survive 99 nights in a forest. So let's get started. First, open your exploring properties tab. How? By going to view and pressing these two. Then what you gotta do is go to service script service and add a script. Call it deer script. Inside this deer script, paste this script in the description down below or the comments. And then let's talk about it. Before we add the deer and all that, let's just talk about the script and let's tell you how it works. So what the chase range is it basically tells us how much studs the deer can chase a player for. And then after it gets scared of the light, it will retreat around minimum of 90, maximum of 130. And then base height time is 2 seconds. And then reappear delay minimum is after you step out of the light and all that. It has a 5 seconds of minimum and maximum of 8 seconds. So around that, it will reappear. Now what reappear near minimum means is that how many studs it reappears near the player. So the minimum is 40, max is 60. You can also change all of these. Now what the light safe distance is how many studs you're safe from if you have light. If your light is lower, it's perfectly fine, it doesn't matter. Now the stun anim duration is basically we're gonna add a stun anim where it gets scared of the lights and it gets stunned. So that will be for 1 second. And then we have the stun end, which kind of roars at you, so it's 0.8. And then the fade duration, which after it finishes its retreat, it will go as a fade, so it will fade away. Now what we gotta do is go to our toolbox and search up for the deer, and it's already up here. It has a thing like this, and it says animation, survive 99 days in the forest. I said nights, my bad. And it inserts. Now this deer has already animations and all that, so we don't have to worry about it. Now the thing is that if you open up your deer, the humanoid is called the NPC. So what you gotta do is open the deer. How? By pressing this arrow right here, then go to NPC and then go to name and change it to humanoid, exactly with a capital H, so HUMANOID. I don't know why the creator added 2 humanoid root parts, we just need 1. So let's open this up. How? By pressing this arrow right here next to it. Now drag the lower torso inside humanoid roots part, then set the part 0 to humanoid root part, and then get rid of this HRP because we won't need it at all. Now for the animations, press it, go to avatar and go to animation editor. Press it one more time, takes a time to load, and then press these 3 dots, publish and save. Okay, after it's saved, we will go down to our deer script, press this plus icon next to it and add an animation and call it a walk anim, and paste the animation ID that we just copied right here. Perfect. Now it should be exactly spelled like this. Why? Because I added this right here. You can also change it. So let's say walk, I name it walk deer anim. You can just come here, it says walk anim, just put walk deer anim, just like that. I'll go just name my name. Then we have the stunned anim, which is basically this. How you change it is going to load and then stunned start, and it looks like this, as you know. Publish, save, press this little thing right here, and perfect. Now we're going to add another animation inside this deer script. Name it stunned anim with a capital S, capital A, and paste this animation ID that we just copied. And then the last animation that we have to add is the stunned end. As you see, it roars and all that. Publish, save, copy, boom, close, and animation, name it stunned and just like that. Should be like that. Yep, capital S, capital E, capital A. Okay, now what we will add is the flashlight. So we can just search up flashlight. So I'm not a good modeler, not a good builder, so I'll just add a flashlight myself. So flashlight tool, yes. Now it already has a local script, so let's just get rid of it. Now if your things do not have these, I prefer you to use the same model that I used. It just comes up at the first one. It's made by BK Sue. Yeah, this is the better one because I use this one and it's easier to handle because I made the script for that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is add a local script. How? By pressing this plus icon and adding a local script, and then paste this script in the description or the comments down below, and boom, just like that. Now we will need some changes to do. The deer only works when the time is after 18, which is 6 p.m. like that. How did I change it is going to lighting, and then writing time, and then go to clock time, write 18. And then what we gotta do is go to replicated storage, add a remote event and call it light event, just like that. And then I already made a weird looking campfire. It's a really simple one. We'll talk about it in the next episodes of how to make survive 99 days in a forest. Don't worry, I'll talk about how to make the trees, how to make the wolves, maybe the rabbits, and the cultists. I think that's what they were called. Now how I made the fire is I made a part, which is the wood. Doesn't look good. And then I added the fire. You can change the color. You can make it like black and all that, or even blue or purple. That's purple for some reason. Then what we gotta do is heat should be 12. It doesn't matter. Then we need the surface light. Now I'll put the angle as 180, 1266. Face should be top, range should be 35. Now it shouldn't be higher than 35. If it is, then you just go back to our deer script and change this guy right here, the light safe distance. Then if you don't know how to add these parts, you just make the part. How? By adding a part from right here. Then you press this plus icon and add a fire and then the surface light. Boom. And I don't think we will need that. Oh, and also make sure that he's not anchored. I forgot to make him unanchored. So just how you do it is go on the model, press this, and then unpress it. So as you see, it's following me, and then boom, rolls at me, and then boom, he goes away in a position that he was, and then look, wait, and he fades away. Now you can stay here as long as you want, it doesn't matter. We'll talk about how to make the campfire. And then if you get out of the lights between 5 to 8 seconds, he will appear near you. So I don't know where he is. Oh, he's right there. He roared at me. Now if I take my flashlight out, as you see, it doesn't do anything, but boom, and that's how it works. It doesn't come back. You can go back to your campfire, and then it disappears. Boom, just like that.